direction, entrepreneurs can make informed decisions, allocate resources effectively, and work toward achieving their objectives. And another thing is to have a risk mitigation, because by anticipating and addressing risks, entrepreneurs can minimize negative impacts on their businesses and improve the likelihood of success. So that's all po, no?
Okay. So, in everything that we do, planning is indeed talagang very significant, very important. So, whether it is what we call as your life, no, in which you have a plan, a business as well have a plan, and specifically it pertains to the entrepreneurial management plan. Junard, yes, go ahead.
I know. Additional lang po regarding
Go ahead,
entrepreneur
Junard.
management plan. So, first of all, a management plan for entrepreneurs is a deed that lists the targets and goals of the management. So, it includes the details on how the business will particularly achieve its target, including sales, marketing, and product expansion. So, sa entrepreneur management plan, they provide benefits like establish clear goals, coordinate actions, improve resource management, create performance standards, balance risk, sets an idea in place when starting a new business, to do the necessary research, assess competition and find your audience, set objectives for employees and managers, set goals for you as an entrepreneur, regulates when new employees are needed, and help in making important business decisions. That's why it is very important to conduct and establish an entrepreneur management plan for us entrepreneurs to be more specific in our goals for our businesses to grow and expand. So, additional lang po to.
Okay, that's correct. Now, if we're talking about entrepreneurial management plan, we're talking about a plan, outline siya. This management plan, this entrepreneurial management plan is an outlines, or it outlines the strategies and the approaches. Ina-outline niya, naka-outline dito yung strategies and approaches na gagamitin sa business to effectively manage itong kanyang mga entrepreneurial activities. So, may babanggitin ako sa inyo yung mga general framework how to create this entrepreneurial management plan. Right? Yung kanyang framework. So, under entrepreneurial management plan, we have number 1, no? We must talk about here on the first framework that we're going to do. We must provide a brief overview of the business and the entrepreneurial objectives, no? So itong number 1 na to, tatawagin natin. We are going to call it as a executive summary. Kasi here, under the executive summary of this entrepreneurial management plan, we need to provide a brief overview of the business at kung ano yung kanyang mga objectives. So here, sa executive summary, we will summarize the key elements ng management plan ng business na pipiliin natin. So dito kasi sa entrepreneurial management plan, this one, ilalapat natin to doon sa mga gusto ninyong mga business, kung anong business yan. So, yung unang-unang binanggit ko, yun yung executive summary. Alright? Then, yung pangalawa, this is under entrepreneurial management plan, guys. The second one, the second framework, no? is that we're gonna describe the nature of the business, kung ano yung kanyang industry, at kung ano yung target market. Ngayon, here, we're going to explain the business's mission and vision. Dito lalabas yung inyong mission and vision at saka yung values. No? Dito sa second framework, which is the business overview. Right? So dalawa na yan, ano? Executive summary, and then we have the business overview. Itong lahat ng mga binabanggit ko na ito, this all pertains to the outline of the entrepreneurial management plan. The third one, guys, no? Ito dapat, it clearly defines the entrepreneurial goals of the business, such as innovation, growth, or market disruption. No? So, siguro don't worry, mamaya siguro I'm going to send it dito sa GC, yung mga topic na yan. But after this, siguro we're going to start our discussion nung mga discussant next meeting. Alright? Who is the first discussant? President. By the next meeting. Do you have a discussant for the next meeting? Who is the first discussant? Do we have a secretary here? Do we have a secretary here? Do you hear me? Do you still hear me? No, naririnig niyo pa ba ako? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, guys?
Wow! Ano pala yan?
Tanong mo kay, ano si Doc, naka-open ng...
Do you hear me, guys? Hello?
Yes, Doc, we can hear you right now.
What a moment ago, you cannot hear me? Huh?
Yes, bro.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
Doc, we couldn't.
Okay. Alright, so I think, saan tayo nag-end? Saan nyo ako nag-end na narinig?
Yung executive summary, Doc, i-start niyo po atang i-discuss, pero nawala na po.
Okay. Alright, so we're discussing about the entrepreneurial management plan, yung outline niya. So yung executive summary na binanggit ko, di ba? Okay. So under executive summary, no, ito framework to, guys. This is the framework of the entrepreneurial management plan. And under executive summary, dapat sa executive summary you must provide brief overview of your business and your objective, no, under this executive summary. And then here you will summarize the key elements of your management plan. So that's why we call it as an executive summary, right? Now, the next one under this framework of the entrepreneurial management plan, we have you must describe the nature of your business, kung anong industry siya at anong target market nyo. So dito, you will explain yung mission and vision ng business mo, no, kung anong values siya. Alright? So, yung pangalawa niyan, itong pangalawa to, kung saan siya nakapaloob lahat. We call that as business overview. Right? So, first we have executive summary, then we have the business overview. Then, the third one, ito ang kanyang mga function that your business dapat it must be clearly defined, no, kung ano yung iyong entrepreneurial goals, kamukha ng innovation, your entrepreneurial goals towards innovation, towards growth, alright, or towards market. So, ito yung papasok dun sa entrepreneurial objectives. Ito yung pangatlo. Entrepreneurial objectives. And you will specify measurable targets. Alright, you will... Do you still hear me? Do you hear me?
Yes, Doc, we can still hear you.
Okay, so you will... you need to specify measurable targets and milestones for achieving your business objective under this entrepreneurial objective. That is the third under this entrepreneurial management plan outline. EMP. Let's call it as an EMP. Now, another thing is introduce your key members, no? Key members of your management team, which is responsible for driving the entrepreneurial activities. Ito yung mga nakapaloob doon, ano? You will introduce your key members ng management team ninyo, and then you will highlight the relevant experience, no? Their relevant experience nila, skills and qualifications. That's number 4, leadership team. Alright, that's leadership team. Now, by going to number 5, you will make an outline. You will outline the approach to fostering innovation within organization. Then, you will identify the sources of innovation such as R&D, research and development, partnerships, or customer feedback. Then you will describe processes for idea generation, evaluation, and implementation. Lahat yon under innovation strategy. Right? We call that as an innovation strategy. Now, the next one is you guys will assess the risks associated with entrepreneurial endeavors, and you will develop strategies to mitigate them. Then identify potential challenges. You will identify the potential challenges and obstacles. At saka i-outline ninyo yung inyong contingency plan. Contingency plan pertains to an emergency plan. Alright? Then, kayo ay mag-establish ng monitoring and evaluation mechanism para ma-track ninyo at ma-address yung mga risks sa inyong business. Alright? So that, all of that will be under what we call as risk management. That is number 6, no? Under the framework of EMP, no? Framework to, no? Ito, ina-outline natin yung framework ng EMP. Alright? So, pang-anim yun yung risk management. Then, the next one will be we will try to define how resources, kasama yung inyong financial, human and technological assets, ay i-allocate natin to support yung inyong entrepreneurial initiative. Kasunod nito, ipaprioritize natin yung investment based doon sa potential impact and alignment doon sa inyong objective. Ito yung pangpito. Ito yung sinasabi nating pangpito. Yun yung resource allocation. Right? The seventh part of the outline dito sa framework ng EMP. Ngayon, ang susunod dito ngayon, guys, yung pang number 8 natin, yung dito sa outline na to, we will try to cultivate yung entrepreneurial culture na we are trying to encourage creativity, experimentation, and calculated risk-taking. No? So, magpo-foster tayo ng environment para sa collaboration, transparency, and continuous learning. Lahat ito, all of this will be under organizational culture. Then, the next one will be dito, on this next outline, we will try to identify opportunities, no? Opportunities for strategic partnership, alliances, or collaboration so that we can enhance innovation and market access. We also try to develop criteria for evaluating potential partner and establish clear agreement and communication channel. This will be number 9, pertaining to partnership and collaboration. Now, next is we will try to define key performance indicators, KPI. We will try to assess the effectiveness of entrepreneurial management efforts. Right? We will try to establish regular review process to evaluate progress, identify lessons learned, and make necessary adjustments. Lahat ito papasok sa measurement and evaluation. Para na kasi itong no? It looks like it looks like to a feasibility study. Now, so aside next from measurement and evaluation, itong susunod, we will try to communicate, no, the entrepreneurial vision, goals, and progress to all stakeholders, including employees, investors, and customers. No? Then we will try to encourage feedback and participation from stakeholders to foster a sense of ownership and alignment. Ito lahat ay papasok sa communication and engagement. Alright? Dina-jot down nyo ba yan? Ito na yung panghuli. Now, for this framework, for this outline of the EMP, no? Ito yung panghuli. We will commit to ongoing reflection, tapos learning and adaptation to refine entrepreneurial management approach. Then we will encourage a culture of continuous improvement and innovation at all levels of organization. Ito yung panghuli, number 12. It's continuous improvement. Alright? So, we have 12 outlines under the framework of EMP. Right? So, tapos na yan, yung 12 na yan, by developing and implementing an entrepreneurial management plan, businesses can effectively harness the power of entrepreneurship to drive growth, innovation, and long-term success. Dito sa EMP na ibinigay ko sa inyo, the one that I've given you, the Entrepreneurial Management Plan, you will submit to me by the next meeting kung anong business yung inyong napili. Pipili kayo ng isang business, no? Business, entrepreneurial business. Tapos, ilalapat nyo yan dito sa ibinanggit kong frameworks, dito sa outline na to, kung ano yung kanilang mga, what do you call that? Kung ano yung kanilang executive summary, kung ano yung kanilang business overview, kanilang entrepreneurial objective, lahat yan. Pero I hope walang magkakapare-pareho dyan. So, pwedeng kunin ninyo yung San Miguel Beer, pwedeng yung kunin yung Jollibee, pwedeng yung kunin yung McDonald's, no? Pwedeng yung kunin yung Mang Inasal, pwedeng yung, so whatever. Pwedeng kunin yung SM Schumart, if you can make a research out of it. Alright? So, you will pass it to me by the next meeting, Saturday. Do you understand? Do you hear me?
Yes, Doc.
Okay. So, siguro later, I'm going to send this to our GC. No? The things that we've discussed, I'm going to send it to the GC. And do not forget the assignment by the next meeting. And by following the what do you call that? The framework of the EMP, the Entrepreneurial Management Plan. Okay? And the next one is that the next assignment that we have is this one. Okay. Pertaining to the law regulation regarding the SME and MSME. Do you, okay, I'm going to call one of you guys, and then after trying to give me the answer, you will give, what they call this, at least give me one example muna. MSME example together with their profile. O wag mo muna itong profile, mahaba to. Ito ng law. Then give me a situational example where you can apply these law. Right? Regarding SME. Okay. Do you have volunteer here? Who wants to volunteer? If there's no volunteer, I'm going to call one of you. For those who I've already called, you will not be called anymore. That's Leia, Sally, and who did I call a moment ago? Leia, Sally, and Junard, di ba? I've called Junard already, di ba? Oo.
Yes po, Doc.
Yes, so Julius is raising his hand. Okay. Julius, sige, can you give me the answer, Julius? Go ahead.
Okay, good afternoon, Doc. Again, the Philippines, no? The Philippines has a strong legal framework when it comes to giving importance and in pointing out the economic importance of SME and MSMEs in the Philippines, and therefore legislators in the Philippines have crafted some key laws and regulations in pertaining to its existence, regulations, bylaws in carrying out a SMEs or MSMEs.
Mhm.
First, law crafted was the Magna Carta for MSMEs,